Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Sorry, my hair is all over the place. Just kind of like woke up right now. So, we're gonna check out these FUT birthday cards. Um, they've got some interesting positions on them. Some of these cards are gonna be cards that probably some of you are gonna like. Some of them are just gonna be like, why? But we're gonna take a look at some of these cards, and to be honest with you guys, it's a cool promo. I'm not gonna say it's not a cool promo because it is a cool promo. Like this is interesting because in real life, a manager can play you wherever the hell he wants to play you. Even Salah is a left back, and we're gonna look at the specific stats for that. I just find it kind of interesting, because Van Dijk, you can use him as a center defensive mid now since he's a striker card. It's not necessarily like, oh, I look at it, it's like a striker card, and now I have to use him as a striker. No, like you can make Van Dijk a CDM now, right? Alaba's a right mid with a 4-star weak foot's usable, so on and so forth. So we're gonna check out these cards. Yeah, let's just get into it, I guess. Right wing Griezmann's card. I don't think Foothead has a night mode. It'd be nice if they had a night mode. 92, I think they do. I just don't know where it is, possibly. I have no idea. Okay, so with Griezmann's card, hopefully you guys can see the stats. You can. So he has 92 acceleration, 98 sprint speed, 97 finishing, 91 composure. A fantastic card in general. He's got the stamina, he's got the heading, he's got the jumping. Dribbling stats are very, very good. Passing stats are great. He just has a really good card. Like, in all fairness, this is an awesome card, right? He's a right wing, so it's a good position change. He doesn't necessarily have the weak foot, so he's very left foot oriented, but it's good. This is a good card because there is a position change for it, right? Because in FIFA, because of dynamic tactics, right? If you start off Griezmann on the right side, right? And you have Arias, Arias from the foot miss cards. If you have him in your team, and you like, this is why I always think about the future of FIFA. Like, if for me to enjoy this game, right, gameplay oriented wise and whatever, if I consistently played FIFA and I got an Arias card and I got a Griezmann card, that's a green link and that's it. That's all I would need, right? So it'd be a really cool card to get. And then you could put him as a striker, as a cam, wherever you want, after the dynamic tactics, right? Gareth Bale striker card. My one thing with Gareth Bale has always been the balance part. This card is worth trying out though because they increase his agility quite significantly, right? So if you look at his rare gold card, it's at a 65, whereas this one I actually thought it would be bigger, but it's a position change, so I guess that's what makes sense, right? 71 bounce, so it's a +6 there because it was 65 before. The pace is 96, 98 sprint speed, so that's good. This part is the part you'll notice is the balance part, but his other dribbling stats and his pace could compensate for that lack of balance that he doesn't have, right? Finishing 91, 94 composure, 83 stamina. Surprised he still has 83 stamina, to be honest, but 83 is a usable. That's like an acceptable amount. So another very, very good card. And it's a striker card, so you can use him as your cam. He has great passing stats, right? But his dribbling will be a little slow, right? And he doesn't have that 4-star weak foot, so his passing in certain areas isn't always going to be like amazing, right? But he's going to be a really cool card to use. Another good card because it's a striker card, right? Putting him in that striker position is what changes it drastically. Koulibaly as a CDM, he would be like a fun CDM to use because attacking presence wise, he's not really going to offer you anything for a high work rated player. As a CDM with high work rates, when you're high, you have to have some sort of good attacking presence, right? He has great defensive stats, great physical stats, good composure and stuff, but his finishing is 43. Like, if it was in like the 60s or the 70s, at the very least, for a CDM, it would be all right. Although in this game, you need like 90 finishing. Balance 45, 57 agility. Not necessarily a card I would do myself. I also don't know if these cards are on the market. I have no idea. Timo Werner, right wing card this time. So they increased his agility and balance 87 and 82 in comparison to his 83, which is, it's not a significant difference. These surprise me because it's like a huge jump here. Because I guess they just want to keep the characteristics of the card the same, right? So 98 acceleration, 98 sprint speed, 99 finishing, 80 composure still too low, EA. This is a 91 rated card. Just give him an 84, 85. 80 composure, just like, even though he has 99 finishing, like, this stat is the dumbest stat ever in FIFA, but whatever. 95 stamina, 99 heading. Does he have passing stats? He doesn't. So this is a card you would use in your team to start off as a right wing, get that chemistry link on the right side, and then Just play him as a striker, I think. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Okay. Go back here. Let's see what else we got here. So we got Kylian and Mbappe, who obviously is going to have a fantastic card. I think a big deal with this card is that it's a left wing change. So, you know, you can go with French left backs. You can kind of like hybridize that left side quite a bit, which is a very nice thing to have. I wonder if Rabiot has a special card because he hasn't played that much this year. Okay, so he has this purple card. Yeah, see, you got that purple card. You got that link with him. Boom, that's the only link you need right there. So, you know, 99 acceleration, 99 sprint speed, 89 composure, good finishing, good shot power. Dribbling is going to be awesome. Stamina is great. He can actually jump and win the ball in the air. So this card will just be phenomenal. It's not even like you have to look at it too much. You can use him as a striker, as a cam, as an attacking center mid, like, you know, whatever it is that you want, right? He's a fantastic card as well. Coutinho, good switch here. See, this is a good switch. This one I like a lot because they switched him to a cam. He doesn't have any cam cards, I don't think. It's all left wings, right? So now that this is switched to a cam card, this is a better card. Obviously, if you use this card, you put Hunter. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts. Like you gotta put Hunter on the card. But that's a nice card. See, this is an interesting card to release because that position change makes a huge difference because when you use him in the game, he feels like a cam, right? So this is an awesome card. I'm okay with that. His stats in general, he's got the stamina to be a cam. Doesn't have the physical presence, but that's his characteristic, right? 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. High work rates, especially as a cam, is amazing. 87 composure. Passing stats are really, really good. Not phenomenal, really good. I was about to say phenomenal, but they're not. Shot power, well, finishing 85, shot power 97. Like it's a very, very good card. Like this is a very, very usable card. So I like this a lot too. Next up, we have right wing Aubameyang. Aubameyang's dribbling is always the problem, right? Agility and balance are still not high enough. But for his characteristics, again, starting him off as a right wing, you can get that chemistry link at 4-5-1 with Hector Bellerin's Carnival card, right? And then you get that full green link, and then boom, you can kind of just use like whatever you want. You can use whatever you want in the rest of the team because you just need that green link with the 4-5-1, right? 95 acceleration, 98 sprint speed. Okay, that's good. Composure 91. This is the dribbling fault. You will see. You'll always notice that dribbling with him. His passing sucks, so I wouldn't recommend using him as a winger. I would recommend using him as a striker in game. But he is 4-star, so he has the weak foot. He's got the skill moves, so that's fun. 92 finishing with 85 shot power, 91 composure is also very, very good as well. Finishing in general is weird in FIFA, but it's an acceptable amount for his card for sure. 84 stamina, 88 jumping, 84 strength, 85 heading, so that's good as well. So this is a really good card too. The right wing is not necessarily like when I see the right wing card, it's not necessarily to use him as a right wing. It's to get that chemistry link to put him in whatever position you want. It's the same thing with Salah, right? Salah is a left back, but if you want to use like a 3 at the back formation where you can put a fullback that basically acts like a center back, perfect examples like Theo Hernandez, then you know what I mean? But it's definitely interesting the way that they made these cards. Marcelo right mid, that's awesome. Like that's just really cool, right? Cam Douglas Costa. Let me see your finishing. You're still at 75 finishing. Oh my god. You know, because they say, like, oh, you know, his pace is already like 99, 96, right? So if you're going to give him a chemistry style, right, you're going to slap that sniper on him, right? Slap that sniper, increase that composure, you know, increase that finishing, blah, 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 right? So I would put sniper on him. Cam card, who does not have a 4-star weak foot, but it's okay. This card is rapid on the ball, right? 5-star skill moves. He's basically good at everything but the long passing, so I mean, I would still use him as like in a 4-2-3-1. I would still use him as a left cam. To be honest with you, he would still be fun to use because he's so fast on the ball. Like he's like Neymar, right? He's really, really, really fast on the ball. So with the upgrade, because I'm talking about this card, but with the upgrade being that, he's going to be even more fast, right? So definitely worth trying out. Cam Sane is an interesting one. He's definitely an interesting one. He has bad passing, but okay. Here's the thing with Cam Sane. Here's a cool thing about these cards. Here's what I'm going to explain. You can start off in a 4-2-3-1 with Leroy Sané as a left cam instead of having to switch him in game to, oh, okay, now I have to suit him to this position, blah, 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 blah. Like, you could start him off as a left cam right away. And if you have money, this is why I hope next year they get this stuff right, okay? Because I want to be able to get all these cards. You get De Bruyne, you got Leroy Sané, boom, you got 2 cams and a 4-2-3-1 right there already. Even the Sergio Aguero as a striker, or the Gabriel Jesus Carnival card, boom. So many cool cards already that exist, right? Passing is bad, so as a central cam, I wouldn't use him. I would not use him as a central cam, right? As a left cam, though, yeah, because it's more about attacking presence when you're a left cam and a right cam than it is like, oh, I need to be really good at passing. Although, obviously, it's still very good to have. You still, if you're going to go with a meta team, like a full meta team, you still want to have the passing. But for fun, dribbling is good. Shooting is good. Not amazing because of 82 composure. Acceleration is 96, 99 sprint speed. Like, he's got a good card too. 88 stamina too, so as a left cam, if you tell him to come back in defense, push up, he's gonna have stamina for days, right? So that's good as well. Probably gonna split between these two because there's a lot of other cards here to review as well. Don't want to make the video too long. Marcelo. So Marcelo as a right mid is a fantastic card because his stats as a fullback, right, is the only thing that's like wrong with his card is the high-low work rates. The high-low work rates is terrible. But if you're gonna be using him as a right mid with those high-low work rates, you know, 4-star weak foot, 5-star skill moves. He's got finishing attributes, or not like crazy ones, but he's got finishing attributes. He's got the composure. His passing's pretty solid too. He's got 5-star skills, a 4-star weak foot. This is a fun card to get, right? Really, really fun card to get. The high-low work rates is still not really the work rates I want to work with in that position, but you know, left back Salah. I want to see his defensive stats. You know what? They're actually not bad. You know why? Okay, here's the thing with these cards, right? You know why this is a nice card? Because Salah is a left back in the Premier League. The Premier League doesn't have that many good left backs, right? And with Salah's card, is it going to be expensive? Sure, but you have someone who has the attacking presence to push up and come back. This is a good position switch because he's very left foot oriented. And that's okay when you are on the left side continuously, right? You got someone that can finish the ball, that can shoot the ball. Like if you have your fullbacks on balance or even on stay back while attacking, it's always nice to have someone that can dribble really well on the ball and basically do everything. He can defend, he's physically good, blah, blah, blah. If you're using him as a fullback, since his attacking presence is already so good, obviously I'd probably slap an anchor on him, right? So that you can increase the jumping and stuff as much as possible because those are very, very important stats. Increasing that jumping, the strength, and so on and so forth is really, really helpful. But he has like 99 interceptions. You know, his aggression. Where's his aggression? Aggression's a 71 with an 81 plus with the anchor card. So that's pretty cool, right? That's a pretty cool card too. And last but not least, we have Ibrahimovic. See, this is the card that I don't agree with because his stats suck, right? His stats are just, it's all about physical. It's like, okay, his stats suck. But here's the thing with this card. This is what people are going to do, right? They're going to get this card, and because he's a center back, they're just going to find the links for the center back and then use him as a striker. That's what people are going to do, right? Because he has 87 shooting, 80 dribbling, 90 defense, 92. You know how nice it is to have defense and physical stats when you're a striker? When I was using Ruud Gullit in one of my drafts, I was like, dude, it's so helpful to have defensive stats up top as a striker because they're aggressive towards getting the ball back and stuff, right? Him, not so much. His interceptions suck, but he has defensive stats. He has standing tackles. He has the marking being 74 is nice to have as a striker. But would you use him as a center back? No, his defensive stats are really, really bad. But, you know, this is the fun concept right here of him being a good shooter, essentially. That's what makes Ibrahimovic's card really, really good is the shooting aspect, right? But in regards to the rest of these cards, I'll leave them off for other days because the video is already 14 minutes long. So we'll just split it up in two and we'll talk about these other cards. Oh, Martial, I gotta check out if he's 4-star, 3-star weak foot. God damn it, EA. You couldn't have made him a 4-star weak foot. I don't know why they do that. Like when they have a 4-star weak foot, they should never remove it. Ooh. No. We'll check out these cards in the next video. Next video. All right, next video. All right, dudes. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys for the next video. Peace out, my dudes.